If you are traveling to China in the near future, then you must watch this video before you go. China is very different from US, and if you are not local, there are a few things you might not expect it or wouldn't normally think about, but they will make your trip super smooth. Today, I'm gonna show you 5 things you must pack before you visit China. The first thing is the napkin. A lot of public restrooms in China actually don't offer tissue paper. And even in restaurants, napkins sometimes are not free. That is why locals in China usually carry small tissue packs. I am embarrassed to say, but there are a lot of times when I was in China, I forgot to bring a pack of tissue and I have to text my friends to bring it to me. But I have to say I see a huge improvement over the years that more and more places will provide toilet paper, but small cities and rural places may still lack of it. Another thing my husband really cares is the paper towel. He cannot live without paper towel. But in China, getting a roll of paper towel wasn't that easy. You usually have to go to a big supermarket to buy one. So he usually pack a roll of paper towel no matter where he goes. Number 2 is power bank. In China, your phone is everything. You will need the WeChat Pay or Alipay for making a payment, translator app for translation, and a map for navigation. If your phone dies, you may struggle for buying a bottle of water because you will very likely not renting a car in China, so you don't even have a place to charge your phone. Every time I visit China, my phone always dies in the afternoon, and I end up with a serious power anxiety. China does have power bank rental stations everywhere. But for peace of mind, I suggest just bring your own. To get a power bank is also super easy. I usually just get the best seller on Amazon before my trip. And as you can see, there are tons of options. The third thing, which is my personal preference, is pants without loose ends. And let me explain. Many bathrooms in China are squat toilets. Some places might not be super clean. If you're wearing a wide leg pants or loose end pants, when you squat, your pants will touch the floor, which kind of annoys me a lot. A slim fit pants or a cropped pants can avoid this problem. I know this may sound silly, but whenever I use the squat bathroom while loose end pants, and if the floor is dirty, I usually would take the pants off to use the bathroom. But if I also carry the bag, my cell phone, and tissue pack, it's just a mess. Another tip is that some public restroom in China may lack of soap, so carrying the hand sanitizer or wet wipes would be helpful. Number 4 is neck wallet for passport. This is kind of my personal preference, but I did notice in China, almost all tourist attractions or sightseeing places require you to show the ID for purchasing tickets. For foreigners, that means you would have to constantly take your passport in and out, which is very stressful since it is the most important legal document while traveling. This is why I highly recommend to have a neck wallet or secured crossbody bag that stay close to your body. It keeps your passport safe, easy to access, and much less likely to get lost or stolen. A lot of my American friends visit China with this bag wallet and told me they really appreciate the suggestions. Another tip is I suggest to have an actual copy of your passport, both digital and physical, just in case. The fifth item is personal medicine, especially diarrhea medicine. Even if you have a strong stomach, your body might take time to adjust to the different spices, oils, and even water. It is super common for travelers to get upset stomach. I grew up in China, but every time I visit China, if I had too much spicy food, I always end up with upset stomach. And there's one time I was on the taxi after an oily lunch. I really need to use the bathroom, and I was like this close to jump out of the car. Having medicine on hand will save you a lot of discomfort. And also bring some other basic medicines you usually use, like painkiller medicine, fever reducer, or allergy relief. China does have a lot over-the-counter medicines, but I feel with the language barrier, it can get really confusing, especially when you're not feeling good. It is much easier and safe to pack the medicines that you're already familiar with. And please check the link below about more free tips about how to travel to China pleasantly.